Every GTA game is a mirror held up to a particular decade. San Andreas had Rodney King and the LA riots baked into its bones. Vice City had cocaine cowboys and Miami excess. GTA 5 had the 2008 crash still smoking in the rear view. GTA 6 is dropping into 2026, right in the middle of the dumbest decade America has ever produced. Billionaires boxing each other. An island nobody went to that everybody went to. A pipeline that turns a leaked video into a talk show couch. Rockstar has been sharpening knives for 12 years, and today we're going through the cast list. Not Jason or Lucia or the supporting cast. The real people hiding behind fake names, waiting to get roasted on a Florida beach. This is the big one. The one Rockstar would be insane to skip. You know the story. A soft-spoken billionaire who called himself a philanthropist. A private jet with a passenger list that reads like a Forbes cover. Old money, older secrets. An island off the Leonida Keys that nobody official ever seems to visit, except everyone has been there at least once. Then a jail cell, a broken camera, and a death ruled as suicide that an entire planet refuses to believe. Rockstar already built the blueprint. Cayo Perico gave us a private island heist where the vault held gold and bearer bonds. Now run that mission again, except the vault holds names, a black book, flight logs, the one hard drive that every senator, every CEO, and every news anchor in Leonida would burn the state down to delete. The island reveals itself slowly, the way Cayo did. A guard here, a camera there, a guest arriving with his collar up. You never see the man's face. He stays a silhouette behind frosted glass, a calm voice on an intercom. And that restraint is exactly the Rockstar move. Everyone knows anyway. Then, mid-game, the news ticker runs it. Found dead in his cell. Cameras malfunctioned. Guards asleep. And suddenly those flight logs in your pocket stop being a payday and start being a death sentence. Because every powerful person in the state now wants you, specifically, to stop existing. The comedy writes itself in the radio ads and the talk shows arguing about it. The grit is in the silence on that island. Rockstar can do haunted. They proved it in the swamps of Red Dead and the Undead. An empty guest house with children's shoes by the pool would say more than any cutscene. Too dark for GTA? This is the studio that made you torture a man with pliers and then listen to him explain American foreign policy in the car. That was old money. Now meet new money, and God help us all. Remember Bleeder in GTA 5? It got bought by some rocket man, and now it's renamed to, I don't know, XYZ, or XX.XXX. Something both a toddler and a mathematician would be proud of. And this man-child of a rocket man now posts on his account 420 times a day, usually in the middle of the night. He once posted that he refuses to play GTA because you can run over cops in the game. So what if we get a GTA game inside a GTA game? That is some top-level GTA-ception. This tech guy launches a rocket from the Leonida spaceport, and it explodes on the live news ticker while you're stuck in traffic. He builds self-driving cars that act as an actual road hazard, an in-game vehicle that randomly decides a pedestrian is a lane. Picture Jason renting one of these for a mission, and the thing just decides, halfway through, that a crowded sidewalk counts as a valid route. That's not even satire at that point. That's just Rockstar filming the news. The beauty of putting him in the game is that nobody has to write him a single joke. You just let him operate. He is built for the stunts. Just the ego. A man worth a gazillion dollars getting into fights online at 3 a.m., high on some energy drink. And keep an ear out for him later. He's booked on a certain podcast, and we'll get there. Speaking of fights he picks online, you remember the boxing match that got announced, then postponed, then quietly died between two of the richest men on the planet? It never happened in real life. It's going to happen in GTA 6. In one corner, the Rocket Man. In the other, the guy who inherited Life Invader after its founder died on stage at his own product launch, and who has spent 12 years insisting he is a normal human man who eats normal human food. Two billionaires screaming into microphones, promising blood, selling pay-per-view tickets to a fight both of them are visibly terrified to actually have. A malfunctioning fight robot brought in for the entrance. A jetpack bailout when one of them realizes he's actually about to get hit. A stray rocket from Segment 2's spaceport crashing straight into the ring at the worst possible second. The fight itself barely matters. The build-up and the disaster are the whole mission. And on the undercard, creator boxing. Two influencer composites who have never thrown a punch, selling a grudge they invented on a podcast 3 weeks ago. Your mission, obviously, is to fix the fight. Bet against the favorite, drug his water bottle, collect from the betting app that has been pinging your phone since the opening bell. Which, by the way, is a whole video of its own. The 2020s invented a brand new career path, and Rockstar is going to strip mine it. Expect a full parody of the adult subscription platform. PayPeak. Every corner of Leonida plastered with billboards for it, radio ads reminding you that your ex is probably on it, and one creator composite who rode a single leaked clip all the way to a mansion in the Keys. The joke Rockstar will actually make isn't about her, it's about everyone else. The city where every waitress, every gym bro, and every retiree with a ring light is one post away from quitting their job. In San Andreas, the dream was a record deal. In Leonida, the dream is a paywall. If Lucia's post-prison grind touches this world even once, one humiliating gig, it'll be the most 2026 mission in the game. Somewhere in that city, there's a pawn shop that buys back ring lights. That store tells the whole story. One rung down the fame ladder, you meet the philanthropist who is not one. He runs the biggest channel in Leonida, and his whole thing is charity, or what he files under charity. He packs a warehouse with broke people and makes them stand in a taped square for a week, or beat on each other for a thumbnail, and the last one still breathing wins a pile of cash and a freeze frame of his own shocked face. Everybody claps. The clapping is in the contract. The grit hides in the fine print. Everyone in that warehouse signed away the right to complain before they walked through the door. The medic on standby is a guy in a costume. The money on the table is real, while the kindness is a prop the lighting crew resets between takes. The GTA version films people fighting for cash in a parking lot while a producer whispers, "Make it sadder, sadness converts." And the sharpest knife Rockstar can twist is making you a contestant. Jason, broke, early game, signing up for a challenge video because you need money, bro. Stand on this dot for 24 in-game hours and win 50 grand. The mission where the player becomes the content. That's the one clip from this game that will end up in every essay about it. GTA's radio ads have always been half the comedy. This time, expect a full parody blitz running in the background of every drive. Ozempic clinics on every corner. Because the injection craze isn't slowing down, and Rockstar's never missed a pharmaceutical trend yet. Energy drink brands stacked next to vape shops like they're the same store wearing different colors. A men's health supplement ad promising results no human body has ever produced, read by a voice actor who sounds a little too confident about it. None of these need a mission attached. They just need to play while you're stuck at a red light, which is exactly where GTA satire has always landed hardest. Except one. The weight loss craze is too big for just an ad. Give Lucia a side hustle as a pharma rep, walking the same miracle injection into a dozen waiting rooms, watching the receptionist do the math on her commission. The ad break becomes a job. The job becomes the joke. Which brings us to the last members of the cast, the voices. Every era of GTA had a Laszlo, the radio host slowly losing his mind on air. The 2026 version isn't on radio at all. He's a podcaster, a big friendly guy in a dark room with 2 microphones and a guest list that alternates between neuroscientists and men who believe birds are drones. 3 hours an episode, elk meat, a little laugh that says he's just asking questions. And remember the Rocket Man's booking? This is it. You'll hear him interviewing the tech edgelord from segment 2, and it will be the funniest 15 minutes of in-game audio Rockstar has ever recorded. Next to him on the dial, the Doomsday Man, screaming about the water, the chemicals, the end times, while selling survival buckets between segments. Rockstar did this bit in the 2000s already. The difference now is the real ones out-crazied the parody, so the parody has to reach further. And for the players who were there in 2002, one Mercy, a synthwave station. Pure Vice City, pastel and neon, no jokes, just the sound of the city this one grew out of. So that's the cast. None of them will carry their real names. All of them will be recognized in the first 5 seconds. That's the trick Rockstar has been running since Tommy Vercetti walked off a plane, and the 2020s made their job easier than it's ever been. The writers barely have to exaggerate. Reality already did the first draft. But the characters are only half the game. The other half is sitting in Jason's pocket. The apps, the clout, the AI girlfriend that ruins your life. That's the next video. So, subscribe and stick around.